Hey guys, you're Senior D and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously you guys can tell by the title down below, this is part 2 to my my travel video for me being in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Cedarville, Tennessee. It was a great trip. Great, amazing trip. But obviously I kind of wanted to show you guys the stuff that we got, kind of talk about my trip while we were there a little bit as well at the same time. So yeah, thank you guys for being here and coming along with me on part 2 of this video series, because obviously part 1 was more or less me kind of showing you guys the stuff that I did. I apologize again, I'm not that great at vlogging. I was more or less, like I said, being in the moment of being there, just because it's a great experience. At the same time, just being in nature, being outside of your comfort zone, doing things a little bit different than what you're used to. Obviously it was our second year being the second year for me ever going there, but anyways, good time. So let's just go ahead and jump into this video so you guys know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Senior D. And let's just go ahead and get into this. Also, I wanted to preface, if you guys haven't checked out my collab video that I did, it's kind of like Halloween-esque themed. The theme was toxic. I'm actually right now in a collaboration group with a few of these lovely women. So I'd love for you guys to go ahead and check out that video. If you haven't had time to, please do it at the end of this video. I will link it down below for you guys, along with any current giveaways and things I've got going on right now at the moment. So let's just go ahead and stop rambling on and jump into the stuff that I purchased and that I got during my trip. All right guys, so we finally made it home. I'm home from Nashville, not Nashville, wow. Home from Gatlinburg. All right guys, so we finally made it home. We are here. Finally back in my home from Gatlinburg, Cedarville, Pigeon Forge area we were staying. I hope you guys really liked that place. That Airbnb was so freaking cute. Like, obsessed with the way that, like, that Dolly Parton mural was just so iconic. But the mid-century modern look, that couch, A, so uncomfortable. B, bed was uncomfortable. See, okay, so before I really rag on this place, it still had its like a little bits that I loved that I didn't love. So if I had to rate our overall stay there are a few things I just kind of was upset with, that we really didn't know was gonna end up happening. So I guess more or less if I had to rate it out of like 5 stars, I'd probably give it like a 3. And the reason is just because first off, that drive all the way up there, I don't know how people would do that during the winter time because of just how crazy and twisty turny that it is. It's just a little bit much. And there's like no rails anywhere. So like the plunge down, if you took those curves the wrong way, you're done for. Like 86 gone, bye, dead. So A, I hated the drive up there. But then B, also just like I said, the Dolly Parton aspect, super cute, but the furniture was uncomfortable, which again, like that couch was really uncomfortable, the bed was really uncomfortable, it creaked a lot, but it was just like a really stiff mattress, and the pillows were just like not to my comfort. For like an Airbnb, you want people to feel like comfortable when they're there, and I don't know, I mean, I laid on the bed upstairs and the bed downstairs, and they both felt exactly the same. And then also, what else? The water pressure was horrible all the way up there, like trying to take a shower. I've got really long hair, so like trying to take a shower with like really low water pressure, like really sucked to try and get the soap out of my hair and conditioner, so I hated that aspect. The Wi-Fi up there was super faulty, like because we're in the mountains, obviously you don't really have really good cell reception, but you would think that with the Wi-Fi to help counteract that would be great. No, the Wi-Fi kept dropping like every 2 seconds, kept coming in, kept on coming out. That just really sucked. I hated that. What else was there about it that we just were like not keen about? I guess it's just a little outdated too. just the way that it looks. I mean, I guess it's maybe what they were kind of going for at the same time. So yeah, I don't know. I just, for it to be like an Airbnb and you want to feel comfortable, again, just with the flaws of the water pressure, the uncomfortable furniture, the Wi-Fi consistently dropping, not having good self-service out there. I don't know. And it wasn't even like a cabin. It was more like I don't even know what you call it, like a condo duplex kind of thing. Because realistically, there were two of us, two similar like condos and right next to each other, or whatever it is, and they mirrored each other. So like, even though the last part was the back patio, so like there are no amenities to this condo area realistically, because there's not a hot tub, or there wasn't any like trails that you could go to, or what else am I thinking of? Like, they did have a really outdated grill compared to the place we went to last year, which had a really nice grill. Like, they just had one of those like charcoal grills. Like, don't like that. Yeah, they offered cornhole, but I'm not staying in the mountains to play cornhole. Like, I kind of wanted like the cabin experience we had the last time, which was so fun. Like, they had games in the cabin that we stayed in. You had a hot tub, you had like, everything was really nice and more updated where we went last year. And obviously this time we saw a really cool cabin place to stay at, and if we ever go back, which is obviously like 2 years in a row we've gone, so not really sure if like we want to pump the brakes. But Legacy Mountain was really fun to go to, and they also have a bunch of cabins up in that area, or at least on that like resort, is what they called it, I guess. But there was like a main area to it too, so obviously you had more amenities to like the place that you were at. So I don't know. Oh God, my dog's going crazy. I left the door open anyways. Okay. So enough of me rambling on. I wanted to kind of show you guys what stuff I got from my travels, because I did get a decent amount of stuff, obviously, because I really wanted to like try out a bunch of different things, or stuff like that. I don't remember if I showed you guys already earlier in this video, but obviously we stopped at Buffalo Trace. My fiance got a lot of stuff. He spent $300 in like, I don't remember, almost $400 basically. Like, he was a few dollars away or smidge away from $400, because he got a stag jacket that he got a bunch of like sauces and marinades and alcohol, all of that kind of stuff, so which is really, really nuts. But anyways, so for like shirts or like clothes, let me grab the rest of this stuff really quickly. Again, I apologize, I'm not wearing a bra, so I don't care. Anyways, clothes wise, so I did first, when we stopped at Buffalo Trace, I did pick up this shirt right here. This says Taste, Quality, and Style. This is a Pappy's Van Winkle like shirt. Or yeah, Van Winkle, yeah, Pappy's Van Winkle shirt that kind of has all the different like bottles that Pappy has. Obviously Pappy is very rare. If you guys don't know, I think it's somewhere on Netflix where there's like an episode where they talk about the great bourbon, what was it called? Like the great bourbon heist or steal or whatever it was, which actually made Pappy obviously very rare now to find. So anyways, if you guys didn't know, actually sometime last year, I actually won a bottle of Pappy's, because Pappy was celebrating their 93rd anniversary, and Cap and Cork here where I live was doing like a really huge giveaway. So I actually got the bottle out. As you guys can see right here, old RIP Van Winkle Distillery. And because they were doing the anniversary for it, I still had to pay for the bottle, because technically you can't give away alcohol completely for free. But I only paid $93 for this bottle, which it is, if you guys know anything about whiskey or bourbon and stuff like that, this is the 12-year Lot B Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey by Van Winkle. So you can kind of see that right there. Again, I paid $93 for this bottle. Do you want to know how much this bottle right now is going for? Or how rare, like how much it's actually cost? Leave it down below in the comments if you know anything about bourbon. If not, you can Google it, or I'll put a picture right here for you. Hi, this bottle right now, if I felt like selling it, which obviously I'm not going to, because me and my fiance are planning to save this for our wedding day and then drink it then. And But yeah, this is worth $1,200. $1,200. And the longer I keep it and I don't drink it or do anything to it, the more expensive it gets and the more rare it is and the more I could actually sell this for if I felt like it, but I won't. Because again, it is a very rare bottle to have and to be a part of your collection. And obviously John being a bourbon and whiskey connoisseur, again, he would kill me if I sold it, but it's this bottle right here. So this is the one that I actually have. So it's another really cool thing to have, that I have a shirt and I also have the bottle to back it up. So, but I was kind of really disappointed. Like the Pappy area of Buffalo Trace was really, really small. Okay, gonna keep going. So like I talked to you guys earlier about Legacy zip lining, which we did. Obviously, I think you guys saw some pictures of that somewhere in this video already, because they wouldn't let you film. You aren't supposed to take your phone with you because they don't want to, like, you lose it. But there are plenty of other people that I saw that actually had their phones on them, and I was just so mad that I should have done it. But like, they were smart enough to have zipped pockets and things like that with them, so they were able to, like, to not lose their phones and able to take pictures. So I don't know. Anyways, this is the shirt that I got from the Legacy zip lining. It is Debbie's Legacy Mountain, the premier zip lining in the Smokies. I guess it's like rated number 5 in the nation for like best zip lining. And then on top of that, I think they have like one of like the longest zip linings, longest zip lining paths, something like that. It's like 2.5 miles long, with speeds up to like 50 to 55 miles an hour. Really, really nuts. But the 2 tour guides we did have, if I didn't speak about them earlier, were Alex and Melissa. They are like a family duo, so I thought that was really, really cool. A son and mother duo, and they were so fun to be around, so cool. They do work for tips, so we did make sure we tipped them both $20 a piece, so $40 total, just to make sure we took care of them. But this shirt though is so iconic. So like, look at this. Obviously the front part's kind of a little simple. Obviously it has the zip lining on there, but this color is just so on trend for fall. And then the last part is what we really laughed about. It just says, I got high at Legacy zip lining, obviously meaning because we like zip lined. So, oh my goodness, the views of the Smoky Mountains and like Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge and just everything, because there's one line where they literally told you to look left, make sure you also look right, because it was just so, oh, so beautiful. I would do it again in a heartbeat, but it was actually really expensive. $119 per person. But they do have like coupons around town where you can get $20 off, or also $15 off, or 15%. I don't remember exactly what it was. So it's in your best interest to not buy the tickets together, to buy your tickets separately, because you'll pay less if you use the coupons. So I will tell you that, to save money, don't buy them together, buy them separately, but you have to make sure that you buy, set up an appointment for it ahead of time, which we did. Just like, I think we booked it like the previous day before, so which made it just a little bit easier for us anyways. Okay, I'm gonna keep rambling on, but this trip was so much fun, so great. So we also stopped at the Grunt Style. If you guys don't know what the Grunt Style is, it is a, hold on, let me read this really quickly. Pride ourselves in military and in our country. What you wear is more than just a necessity. It's about attitude. We have taken fighting American spirit and installed it into everything we do. You do not have to be a veteran to wear Grunt Style, but you do have to love freedom, bacon, and whiskey. Provide more than just an apparel. We bolster a lifestyle. So obviously this is really just, it's a brand that supports veterans and obviously first responders, like your police officers. My fiance loves wearing this brand because obviously he is in the police force. But yeah, so I got this shirt, super cute. He got it for me. What does it say? It says a beautiful badass, so I kind of really love that, with obviously a bullet right there for us. And then I also got a mask to go with it too. I think that was like free because he spent a certain amount of money when we went there. But yeah, I thought it was really cool that they had actually a Grunt Style store. I've never seen one in person. He just has always ordered it offline. Yeah, so there's that, and I also got a sticker that goes with it too, so I think that was free. Anyways, cool. There's that. Then we also went to the Old Smoky Distillery. Obviously you guys saw that in the reels before this. We kind of did a lot of moonshine tasting, like anywhere and everywhere, and more than just like alcohol too at the same time. But yeah, So here is the really cute Old Smoky shirt that I got. This one was on clearance. I'm gonna be honest, don't ever buy anything at full price when you go to like these distilleries because they always have coupons going around. We were actually able to double stack our coupons, so you could use, most was 10. So realistically, I got this shirt for like less than what it actually was because it was even on clearance as well. I think this is from like their fall shirts from last year, but it's their autumn leaves tee. It was originally $24.99 and then it was marked down to $19.49, and then I was able to use my $10 off coupon, so the two $5 ones, and get this shirt. I also got a magnet and a shot glass that I'll go grab here in a second because I need to get up to grab the alcohol that we got. So there's that. Okay, so then we also stopped at the Nike store. Okay, so here's something I didn't really know. So when it comes to Nike clearance stores, or the outlets, they're kind of both exactly the same, whether you go to the Nike outlet or the Nike clearance store. I didn't know they had a clearance store until I saw it for myself. I just thought there was like Nike outlets. But for fact, if you guys didn't know, on Nike, if you just like create a membership on there, just like an account, you can actually customize your own shoes. And I didn't know that. I was like, that's really freaking cool. It's $160 to customize your own shoes. But what's really great about Nike's policy, which obviously I looked on like the website because I was trying to figure out where these shoes came from that I'm about to show you here in a second. They take returns up to like 60 days or whatever, 30 days, whatever it is after you've purchased it and you've gotten the item. And even they have returns also on the custom items that you make. So if you didn't know that you can actually create your own Metcon, and I've been really interested in the Metcon shoes because of Whitney Simmons. She talks about how really great they are, especially for like weightlifting. And I need to get back in the gym so bad, more or less for like, because of A, just to be a healthier lifestyle, but B, at the same time, I know people talk about mental health, yada, yada, yada. It just gets me in a really good place when I like run and I get to listen to music and just like jam out and do my own thing. So I love that. Anyways, I've been really wanting Metcons and I stumbled upon these beautiful things. They're just so freaking cute. They're white with like a goldish swoosh to it, and then also this like off gold in the back, also on the bottom as well. But they are really, really flat shoe for like weightlifting, and they also have the lace lock up here, so obviously your laces don't come undone while you're doing weightlifting training, things like that. But so these were customized shoes because on the Nike website you can do the Nikes made by you. So these were made by a girl named Janelle. It says Nike by Janelle because I tried researching. I'm like, I can't find this shoe anywhere. I know these are Metcons just from looking at them, but I couldn't find them. So then I realized that they were customized shoes that someone had made and they just didn't like them. So they like returned them, and obviously because they were custom shoes and Nike can't really sell them in their stores, where did they end up at? They ended up in the clearance stores, the outlets. So reason why I realized afterwards why these were custom made, just because A, the color story, couldn't find it anywhere, but on the back it says Coach Day. So I'm like, that's really, really weird. But oh well. I mean, I'm still gonna rock them out no matter if they just say Coach Day on the back. Like, they're still super cute. And again, these are $160 to make customized. Girl, I paid $59.99 for these. Then I also picked up some other shoes. So I'm normally a size 8 in shoe size, but obviously matching that to like men's or youth, that's a 6.5. So I actually went over into the kids area and the youth center, youth center, and I found these really cute shoes. These are the Nike Blazer Low GS in white with light brown, and I only paid $30 for these, so $29.99. This is what the shoe looks like. Again, seamless, priceless. Kind of reminds you of like a platformed, or not even a platform, kind of reminds you of like the Adidas, how they look, because they have the round toe. So I really like this style, and plus it's white and brown. It's very like on trend for fall. So I'm loving that. So again, these are the shoes I got here. So total for these shoes, I should have paid about like 90 something dollars. I think actually when it came out, it was $98 and some change. And the guy was like, hey, do you want to give me your email address? Put it into our system and you get 15% off. I was like, yeah, no brainer. Go right ahead. I'll give you my email address. And all you have to do is just unsubscribe once you get it. So anyways, this ended up marking all these shoes from the original price, which was like 98 something, down to 83.90. So the original, yeah, so then it knocked down the subtotal. So basically I think I got like $13.50 off from where it was previously before that. Because it says the original subtotal was 89. Well, I guess I don't know what that is. I'm so confused. It says subtotal is 89.94. Yeah. 89.94. So I think I paid like, I think I was gonna end up paying like $93 or something like that with tax. But anyways, I saved 60. Well, I saved money. I saved a total of $13.50, and then I got my money back. So, anyways, I'm in love. You know me. Obviously, I didn't need any more shoes, even though I just decluttered my shoe collection. But you know me in like sneakers and running shoes. I just love them. But I was just too excited that I got a pair of Metcons. A pair of Metcons for a fraction of the price. Again, these are $160 shoes, not including tax and shipping, and I got them for $60. So that's like $100 I saved on these shoes. Girl, I don't care. Thank you, Janelle, whoever you are that created these shoes and you didn't like them and you returned them. I'ma love them. I'ma really love them. So there is that. Okay, what else did I get? We got some alcohol. And I think that's pretty much it. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Oh, let me grab that. Oh, baby. You're so cute. Ugh. I was gonna grab the magnets, but the magnet and the shot glass, but it's not even really that cool. Well, I guess the magnet's really cool because it's like double-sided, but oh well. But this liquor though, the last one I'm saving for last. Okay, anyways, so we stopped at this place called Junction 35 Moonshine. Hi, so freaking cool. So freaking cool. It was not that far inside Pigeon Forge, I think, where we found it. It's their own distillery. They distill pretty much everything besides tequila, because obviously you can't do tequila. You have to do it a completely different way. But they had rum, vodka, whiskey, gin, and then they also had their own moonshine. So we got to do a sampling with them. I think I recorded it. So I don't know where any of that stuff is ending up in this video, because this video is becoming extremely long, which I think this is probably like the part 2 of that video somewhere. So anyways, it is what it is. So we grabbed these 2 moonshines. It's actually just the only alcohol we decided to purchase while we're there. But this one's really cool. So this is Junction 35, a moonshine. This is in peach. Really, really good. Kind of reminds you of like the peach rings. So good. Candy peach rings. Fire. Okay, and then the other one we picked up, which was also the Junction 35 Moonshine Apple Pie. Now, when we did the moonshine tastings, everyone was like, everyone does an apple pie type of like moonshine, but everyone is different, whether it depends on the apples you use or the spices that you put into it. This one, I cannot kid you, the way that he said to try this. So he said basically to take a sip, then take the shot, but make sure you breathe in and breathe out, because when you breathe in, you taste the like apple. When you breathe out, you taste like the crust. I kid you not how weird that is, but it did that. So like, that's just nuts. And then this last one sold me so much. So this is the Junction 35 Vodka Bam Bam Vodka. Bam Bam Vodka. So when you think of Bam Bam, like what are you thinking of? I think of Flintstones, right? Fruity Pebbles. It's exactly what the packaging looks like. I kid you not, this literally tastes like, on its own, tastes like the end of the Fruity Pebbles milk, like that delicious sweetness. It is so freaking good. I was just like tripping. I was like, there's no way. He was like, yeah, gave me a sample of it, and I was like, took it, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So yeah, this is really, really good. He also wrote on the side the directions to this really good martini that he makes. He said like you do Bam Bam, passion fruit syrup, cream, and I don't know what that says. 4 ounces of, oh, grenadine. So yeah, he said the Bam Bam vodka, grenadine, passion fruit, and cream, and I was like, that's a little sus to me. I'm sorry. I was more or less of just thinking of this and like vanilla ice milk, and then maybe like a splash of some type of like syrup to kind of enhance the flavor of Bam Bam, maybe a splash of grenadine, because I don't want it to be like too red. But still, I like this just is like so delicious, and it smells like Fruity Pebbles at the same time too. So hooked, so hooked. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I got on this trip. I was more or less in the moment. I'm sorry guys that I didn't vlog as much as I thought I was going to. Yeah, things just happen. And I just wanted to kind of really just enjoy being there, enjoy being away from home, but at the same time, home is home. And it's just so good to finally be back, and just like relax. So today's like my last day of PTO, and then I go back to work tomorrow and work the whole entire weekend. I think I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, off Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I have a meeting on Thursday. And then I have another meeting after that next week, the following week after that. So kind of crazy, kind of nuts. Yeah, just trying to figuring it all out. So back to reality it is, and I'm trying to make sure I get this video uploaded today at some point. Just so I have content going up today, whether it's this video or another video. These videos go back to back. But yeah, excited to get back to work and kind of get back to some normalcy. But I just love being off from work too at the same time. Just enjoying vacation as long as I can. Anyways, I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys being here. So you guys know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl SANDRA, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.